new house doing a live video, our first one. So it's really cool. It's been crazy lately and I haven't been able to get on here, but I got this idea today of something that I thought would be very valuable to talk about with everybody. So a few things that you guys may or may not know about me is that I'm a health coach. So I help people get results and basically help them, feel better, have more energy, that kind of stuff. So that's one thing I do. The other thing that I do is I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm a business owner and I help other people create businesses from home as well. And so with those two things, it's really neat the kind of training and the kind of education that I've gotten because you have to teach people things like profits and wages. And so what's cool is that most people don't realize the difference, and most people think that they don't really understand profits, and they understand wages because a lot of us get paid hourly, okay? But there's some really neat differences between the two, and so hopefully I can explain to you guys a little bit about what they mean and how you can utilize them to get free of some things in your life and help you live a little more a little more flexible, a little more balanced. So thank you guys for getting on. We got Gladys Human, Tina Ramsey, Karen, Rob. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching me. So Jim Rohn, one of the guys that I learn a lot from, is amazing business philosopher. And if you ever get a chance to listen to him or read his books or watch his videos, he's unbelievable. And one of the things he said was, profits are better than wages because wages will make you a living, but profits will make you a fortune. What's up, Colby? How you doing, man? So profits, wages will make you a living, profits will make you a fortune. And what does that really mean? Well, what he means is that, wages are basically trading your time for a certain amount of money. So your wage might be, $10 an hour would be your wages. And or $20 an hour, whatever it may be. So what's interesting about that is that time is something that you only have a finite amount of. You can't get any more. And so, hey Joe, well you know you can get your cookies and cream shakes right from me. So what's cool about profits and wages is that your wages. I learned this from somebody recently. Your time is something that you're forced to spend. So you only have a certain amount of it and you're forced to spend it. So it's kind of crazy because you basically, like since you started this video, I don't know how long I've been live for, but I've spent a few minutes now and it's time that I'm not going to have to I'm not going to get back, but I was forced to spend it some way and I chose to do it doing this way. So but with your wages, you're basically trading an hour for a certain amount of dollars, okay? So that's wages, and that's what Jim Rohn was talking about. Now, profits are different. Profits mean that you made a sale, you sold something, regardless of whether it was, you might be a car dealer, you might be a car dealer, you might be, I don't know, there's all kinds of different sales jobs, right? You sell something, it cost you $5, you sold it for $10, you made $5 profit, right? So that's your profit. Well, what's cool about that is that you can make profits and have it not be tied to your time. And so if you're able to, like for instance, sell something on Craigslist, maybe you bought something, used it for a year, decided to sell it on Craigslist, and you bought it for $10, used it for a year, you sold it for $20 on Craigslist, okay? Well, you just made a profit of $10, okay? And so that can either take you, and it might have taken you 5 minutes to sell. So if it took you 5 minutes, then you just made $10 in 5 minutes, which is I don't know, what would that be? $120 an hour. So that's pretty awesome. That is, I don't think that's $120 an hour. My math is a little bit off on the fly. So what's really cool, that's the difference between profit and you've got wages. Well, I want to let you guys know that there's lots and lots of ways to make profits, and they're not tied to your time. So how do people get ahead? How do people make huge incomes and make lots and lots of money and still have time to spend with their families and time to do the things that you want to do and have hobbies and all this? Like, why do top selling real estate people have time to go on vacation while they're still doing millions of dollars above what all their peers are doing? They are they're earning profits, and so they do it in a certain amount of time, and it's less time, and that's the difference. So you got profits and you got wages. So I want to encourage you guys. I just want to kind of share this because I feel like a lot of people don't understand where how to earn either one. Like if you go get a job somewhere and you're sitting there and you're earning $8 an hour, you're really limited on how much you can earn. But if you can find a way to make profit on something, and sales is not a bad thing. It's not a bad word. It's actually really great, especially if you're selling something that's valuable, that's going to help people and and people love you for. There's a way to do sales really, really strategically, really tactfully, and with relationships intact and tastefully. And if you can do that, man, you can really free yourself of trading your hours for dollars, and you only have so many of them. So I really just felt like I needed to do this video because I wanted to share with people something that I've discovered in Herbalife. And it's a way, and you can discover it in a lot of other companies. I'm not saying you have to join Herbalife, but I am saying that there's opportunities out there for you to earn profits. And you could if you make $10 an hour now, you could make $10 in profit from one item that you offer to somebody. And so now if you did that in 5 minutes, you just earned back 55 minutes of time that you were going to trade, before for a lot less money. And so that's kind of what I wanted to share. And it's just an interesting thing that I learned about profits and wages. And when that was said to me, I was like, oh my goodness, here I am thinking that the way to get ahead, the way to make more money was to spend more time at work. And really, it's not, because people figured it out a long time ago, that's the thing. So it's pretty unbelievable. But thanks, Beth Anderson, for getting on. Carol Winterton, you guys are going to have to come to the Fit Challenge tonight, because that is going to be some serious fun. I have to tell you, we got some surprises lined up for you, and it's going to be a good time. So Carla Sharkey, thanks for getting on. Nikki, you guys are awesome. So I hope you learned something from this today. I hope you learned, the saying that we talked about was from Jim Rohn. And it was, he said that profits are better than wages. Wages will make you a living, but profits will make you a fortune. Hey, Naylene, excited that you're on here. So if you're somebody that's looking for a way to get ahead, and you're looking for an outlet, or, you're sitting there and you're trading, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and you're like, man, this just isn't giving me the lifestyle I wanted. This isn't doing what I thought it would do for me. I want you to know that there's a way for you to get, Pam, I will definitely get on that. We will talk. There's a way for you to get outside of that and stop trading every minute of your day for money. And you can get into earning profits instead of wages, and make more money in less time, and spend more time with your family, more time on your hobbies, more time contributing to your church, more time serving in your charity groups, and and other things, all the other things that you can do. There's so many things that you can be out there doing that isn't just punching a clock. And so I really wanted to share this today, and I really appreciate you guys getting on here and watching me and listening to the message that I have for you. Please share this video with other people. I really think that it's going to be impactful and eye-opening for a lot of other people, because there's so many people out there that think that the only option they've got in life is to work an hourly job. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case, and that there is other ways out there, to make a difference, and to earn the money that you need to earn to live your life, but where it still leaves you with time left in the day to spend with your kids, to spend with your family, to do the things that you wanted to do. And I'll just tell you guys a little bit about my story. I got into Herbalife on an accident. We were looking for a job for Becky, and it was crazy, because when I sat down with my good friend Mary, she told us the marketing plan. She shared with us the compensation plan that Herbalife has. And I thought, and it just rocked my world, because all of a sudden I saw that I was going to be able to earn a living and do, and make money that wasn't tied to my time. And so what Mary shared with me was revolutionary, because before I thought that the only way for me to get ahead and to earn money was to trade an hour for $10 or an hour for $20 or whatever. And I had to be tied to a job for 40 hours a week, 50, 60 hours a week, maybe get a salary position, and trade all of my time, all of my active, my effective time I was going to have to trade to some company for income and then spend the scraps with my family. And I just really felt like there was something wrong with that. And so then when Mary showed me what was possible and what, when she shared with me that, I thought, man, what hope. That's so awesome. It gave me a lot of hope and a lot of confidence that I could do something differently. So gladdest human, I'm sorry that makes you sad. We'll have to talk about that because this should be a hope-filled message. This would be a good thing because the opportunity is out there for everybody to go do this differently, to do things, and so here's the thing. You don't have to, this is another really important thing I wanted to say. You don't have to quit your current job and get, and go full-time into something to earn profits, okay? Because more of these, you could do, a few things a month. You could decide, you could buy things on Craigslist, right? For, like look for deals on Craigslist. Maybe it's something that needs a little cleanup or whatever, and then you resell it on Craigslist and make profit that way. Maybe you're somebody who, you can do, maybe you're part of a network marketing company and you were just too scared, you didn't really understand how to do it, but you want an extra $100 a month. That's an easy target to hit, and then you just go out and do it and make those profits outside of the time that you would be spending at your job. Maybe you're somebody that sells cars and you're like, you can make more profit in less time doing that. There's a lot of strategies to do that. And so outside of your current job, outside of what you're doing, you can do other things to earn extra income. And that's what I'm here to share with you. So if you've got something, there's lots of opportunities. Herbalife is an amazing opportunity. And that's the one that I took up. There's a lot of other companies out there. There's all kinds of things. So that's what I want to share is that profits are out there for everyone. And so it's not just, you don't have to just take a salary job. You don't have to just earn hourly pay. You can actually do something that's not tied to your time, which is earning profits. So that's the message I've got for you guys today. And I hope that brought you hope. I hope it brought you a little excitement because I got to tell you, earning profits and learning that, when you make a sale, I had a buddy of mine who just sold a lawnmower, okay? He bought this lawnmower and he fixed it up. He put a little bit of money into it. I think he bought it for, for maybe like $2,500, and he put about $1,000 into it and, and did a little bit of work. And then he took this lawnmower and he sold it for like $4,500. So he made a lot of profit in that. He made about $1,000, right? And so what's super cool is that, thanks for all the likes and everything, guys. That makes me feel good. So what's really, really cool is that he was able to generate $1,000 in profit, and he did it around his full-time job, okay? So that's really, really cool that he was able to do that. And so, Chris Cooley, you're awesome, dude. You're an inspiration to me. So that's what I love to talk to you about. And so, like I said, it's not that you have to join Herbalife. It's not that you have to, come join me. Like, of course, I love that. We're always looking for good people to help other people with good nutrition. But we earn profits, and you can earn profits too. And when you get a little taste of doing that outside of your job or just around your current schedule, or somebody comes over to your house, 8 o'clock at night, and they need something, and you're able to provide it, and you made a little profit that wasn't tied to your time. You did it in 10 minutes, a few messages, and then 10 minutes of time talking to them, and you made $100 profit. That's unbelievable. That's just, it's a little bit addicting, I got to tell you. But I just wanted to open up your minds, a little bit. That's all I wanted to share with you today, is that there's other ways out there for you. There's so many opportunities. So if you're somebody that struggled with hourly jobs or a salary job and you're like, man, this just isn't what I thought things were going to be. Danny Bernal, oh my goodness, you're awesome. Jim Rohn saying I got this little part-time going. I love that. So, but that's what I want to share with you guys today, that there is things out there that you can do. Herbalife is one opportunity. There's other network marketing companies out there. There's other things you can do. I absolutely love the Craigslist analogy because I used to do that all the time. So I have to tell you guys, I bought a motorcycle one time in California, okay? I bought this motorcycle. It was a 1985 Kawasaki Ninja Z6R, okay? First sport bike they ever made. It was awesome bike. It was green like my dream Corvette up here. It was like a fire, it was awesome, Kawasaki green. And I bought that bike, I put new tires on it, I put a little bit of work into it, and I sold it like 9 months later for like $600 more than I paid for it. And that was amazing to me because I not only rode the bike and got that, not only that, but I was able to sell it for a profit, and it didn't take me long to sell. I put up a Craigslist ad, it took me 10 minutes. Somebody, messaged me, so there's another few minutes of messaging. Then they came over, rode the bike, there's another 10 minutes, and then I sold it. They gave me the money, and I made like another $500 for 30 minutes of time. Okay, and then of course the time, to repair it and that kind of thing. But that was profit I made, not wages. If I had done that in less time, I would have made the same amount of money, and that's what's super cool. So I just want to share that with you guys today. I'm super stoked that, I really hope you, share this video if you think it's going to help somebody. If you've got somebody that's stuck, I especially would love to share this message with them and let them know there's other opportunities out there. Thanks so much for getting on and supporting me, guys. Thanks for all your likes. Hey, Angel, come to the Fit Challenge tonight. It's at 6:30. We got some brand new surprises for you guys. It's going to be awesome. So you guys are amazing, and I'll talk to you later.